Today, we have a pretty big Power Rangers unboxing, that's for sure. Let's jump right in. So as you can see, we've had to change up things a little bit, as I did not have space in my normal location. Just by the size of this, it's massive. Super heavy as well, so I thought, you know, let's just do this in front of my displays. Anyways, let's get right into this Power Rangers unboxing. Okay, so if we open this thing up, let's check out what we have. Okay, so first up we have some of these Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue bikes. Pretty awesome. I do have some of these already, but I think the ones that I had, if I remember correctly when I did the review, a lot of them had the broken handlebars, so these ones I think are a lot better condition wise, so really happy to actually add these to my collection that don't have broken handlebars like the last lot. Love Lightspeed Rescue, so yeah, any additions to the collection is more than welcome. Okay, and the Red Ranger right here on his motorcycle, so this is pretty cool. This is the actual figure that comes with the bike, so really awesome. If you don't know the story already, me and my older brother did actually have these exact bikes as kids, and yeah, it was pretty cool. My brother had the red one, I had the green one. A lot of fond memories playing with these particular bikes. Yeah, we have a Lost Galaxy Green Ranger figure, pretty cool. A little bit damaged up on the chest, as you can see, but you know, honestly, not too bad considering the age. This is a really old figure now, so yeah. I have so many extras of like different figures and stuff, so I think in the future, I don't know when, but either I'm gonna have a sort out, sell a bunch of the spare ones and stuff, and basically just have a good clear out of some of the older figures. Maybe even give some in the future in giveaways. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to figure stuff out. We have what looks like, I think this is maybe one of the pieces of like the Battleizers, like the feet piece anyway. I'm not sure which figure this goes to. I'm sure it's inside of here. We'll find out, I guess. But I do remember in this lot, it's a lot of Lightspeed Rescue stuff, so pretty cool. We have one of the Blue Rangers big cannons or blasters. This looks like the one from the Mega Battle, because the Green Ranger and the Blue Ranger in Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue had their own battleizer kind of things, which is pretty awesome and definitely unique to that season. They were called the Mega Battles. Had some pretty interesting weaponry. The Blue Ranger had like a kind of water cannon, and the Green Ranger had like a big saw blade, which is really cool. Aha, here we go. I think this is possibly what this piece goes to. Aha, well it does fit. Just a random battleizer that they come up with for a design, but never actually did feature in Power Rangers. It was just basically for the toy. Still pretty awesome. See if we can find some more parts in here. But I can see inside of this bag we do actually have a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers figure, one that we do also have already, and this is Rito from Power Rangers, and he's looking, he's lost an arm. Yeah, this arm definitely does look like it just pops back in, but yeah, I'll have to try and figure this out a little bit off camera, but it goes in good enough for a quick demonstration anyway, so yeah. There we go. Always a very interesting look to Rito, that's for sure. He's got his flamethrower there. Really awesome. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Like, did you like Rito as a character? I thought he was kind of strange. Definitely Goldar I did prefer as a villain in Power Rangers. But yeah, now this is something that I did have as a kid, and it was honestly one of my favourite toys to play with. This definitely needs a clean, that's for sure. But I think once it's cleaned up, I think it will be pretty cool, so yeah. The very small version, like the figure size version of the Max Solar Zord from Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, comes with the shield cannon, pretty cool. Yeah, definitely one of my favourite Rangers of all time, and I did actually get to meet Rhett Fisher, the Titanium Ranger this year at Power Morphicon. It was just so amazing, and yeah, finally got to meet one of my favourite Rangers of all time, and this was his Zord in the show, so pretty awesome. Okay, we have another Zord in here. I do actually think I had this one as a kid as well. This one is the normal Lightspeed Rescue Megazord, so pretty cool. It has the ladder arms, really classic design. I love that, you know, scene in the opening of the show where it's like punching, you know? It's like a classic kind of thing. It was supposed to like punch with the arms and have like some sort of action, but it appears that that feature does not work anymore, so yeah. Unfortunate, does have some damage to it, but does also come with the sword as well, so pretty cool. A little bit bent, but if I just heat this up and, you know, gently bend it back into place, maybe put a book on it or something, I'm sure that will straighten it out, so yeah. Still a cool figure to have up on the shelf. Aha! And this is another piece that goes to the Max Solar Zord, so you can actually kind of transform it into the shuttle mode, which is really cool. I always loved that as a feature because it's a very simple transformation of the actual Zord, so it makes it possible to actually do it in this small scale, so really cool. And we have a Ninja Storm figure in here. This one's losing an arm as well, so a lot of figures these days, whenever I receive them, they either have, you know, a missing arm or something like that. I have a lot of figures anyway, so it's not a big deal. I think I do have some with like missing arms and stuff and hands, but yeah, is what it is. Mostly bought this for the Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue stuff. Titanium Ranger. Shame this one's really worn away, and a lot of the paint, as you can see, is just completely faded on this figure, so definitely not a great figure in terms of condition, but yeah, it does come with a weapon, so that's pretty cool. Aha! We have one of the Ninja Storm discs, and this is actually one of the ones that I was missing from my Ninja Storm collection. I have the other disc for the Samurai Rangers Morpher, but this one I was actually missing, so pretty cool to actually add this to the collection and complete my Ninja Storm Samurai Morpher. The next Lightspeed Rescue figure we have is the Green Ranger, and he comes with this kind of crazy looking weapon, but it's in the same wave as figures as these kind of ones, so I think some of these ones, like I said, I'm going to have to either sell or kind of have a sort through, see what extra ones I have, because I have so many extra figures now, it's kind of crazy. With these ones, they have like a function where you can actually, you know, push in the legs to activate a feature. This one, I can show you, when you push the legs in, the kind of, all of these pieces move, so like this drill piece spins around, as you can see. I got to meet a bunch of the different Rangers at Power Morphicon, so it was really cool to actually meet some of the Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue Rangers, including the Yellow Ranger. So next up we have this version of the Lightspeed Rescue Blue Ranger. This is the Mega Battle Blue Ranger, actually. Taking a look at this, I do actually recognise this one particularly, and it goes with this blaster that we showed off earlier. So yeah, there we go. We have the Mega Battle Blue Ranger. Really cool. It would be awesome if we had the Mega Battle Green Ranger inside of here. I can't remember if that's inside of this lot, but at least we do have the Blue Ranger anyway, so really cool design to this suit, and yeah, overall, definitely a big fan of the Mega Battles. I wish they did more with those. They only really use them a couple of times in the show, but yeah, still pretty cool. We have a very special Green Ranger. This was another Ranger that I got to meet at Power Morphicon. Was really cool to get to meet the Green Ranger as well, so really cool. And this one, as you can see, it's actually silver and green as opposed to the normal one, which is white and green. Pretty cool difference, and definitely I do love these figures. So I believe I have the Red Ranger version of this, which is silver and red, but yeah, not the Green Ranger one, I don't think anyway. And next up we have the Red Ranger version, same as all of these ones, where you can push in the leg, and it should have a special weapon with it as well. I don't know if it's inside of here. Aha, yes. So yeah, there we go. That's the weapon that goes with the Red Ranger one. So you can push in the legs, and then that activates this feature. This one should actually, if you push in the legs, it should do it as well. It doesn't work, honestly. Over the years, I guess just the mechanism has broken in these figures, so yeah, kind of to be expected with old toys anyway. Oh, cool. Okay. I mean, we never had one in the show, but there we go. We have another Mega Battle Ranger. It's not the Green Ranger, but this one is the Red Ranger, so... Oh, this is pretty cool. We've never had the Red Ranger with a Mega Battle in the Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue season. It's probably worth noting that in the background you can see I do actually have some other Lightspeed Rescue stuff. As you might see, I have the Titanium Morpher and some of the other Morphers and stuff, and figures. Anyways, as I was saying, the Lightspeed Rescue season never actually featured the Red Ranger or the Yellow Ranger or the Pink Ranger with their Mega Battles, but the Red Ranger did have his own kind of battleizer that was specific to him anyway. This is pretty cool. Seeing a Mega Battle version of the Red Ranger, and I kind of like this weapon. It's kind of like a big grabber kind of weapon. I'm glad the function still works. That's pretty awesome. And we do have, inside of here, some more pieces. I'm not sure if this goes to this or not, but like I said, not entirely sure about that. We do have, again, this is a Blue Ranger kind of version of the Trans Armor cycle. This is pretty awesome. So the Red Ranger's actual main battleizer in the show was the Trans Armor cycle. The Red Ranger was the only Ranger to actually have it and use it in the show. But it appears that we do have a Blue Ranger version right here. I'm hoping we have a Red Ranger one in here as well. That would be pretty awesome. I would love that. See if I can transform this into the bike mode anyway. So you can kind of clip them together like so. I'm not sure exactly which way around this goes, but yeah, you have the front piece which goes on like that, and another piece which goes underneath, which is the seat. Okay, so yeah, you have to clip this piece on first, and then that'll fit on there like so. There should be something that goes underneath of here, I believe. So yeah, if we get all of the other parts later on from out of this box, maybe we'll see if we can put it together. We will see. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure exactly how this goes together, but this gives you a little bit of an idea at least of what it will look like, so pretty cool. Okay, and we have what looks like some other parts to the same Ranger that goes maybe with the bike, I think, as well, and another Blue Ranger figure. As you can see, these are the same ones that I have on display back here. I do have the weapons behind them with all of the accessories and things like that. But obviously I don't actually have them displayed with the weapons because it would take a little bit more room up. Here is the pink one to go with that. I believe this is kind of supposed to be like a water gun. So you can actually fill this up, I think, with water or something and, you know, squirt it out. Next up we have the Super Train Megazord. This is the same sort of thing as the Max Solar Zord, and the other Megazord is kind of, you know, just a very small figure-sized Megazord. If you want to just display this on its own, you know, just a tiny little figure, it's pretty awesome. You can actually fold these pieces out, as you can see. Yeah, as you can see as well, if you look in the background, you can see I have my full-size Super Train Megazord, so you can kind of judge how big in size this actual figure is. So okay, and another thing in here, this is something slightly different. Getting away from Lightspeed Rescue for a second, we do actually have a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Power Morpher. So comes with the coin itself, so that's good to see that it actually has at least one of the coins with it. So yeah, and as you know, for some reason they put the labels and everything on upside down for these toys back in the day. I don't know why they did that still, but hey, it's still cool anyway. Definitely off camera I'll have to try this out and just see if it still works. But judging by how good condition this looks, it should work. It's morphin' time! Okay, continuing. Next up we have some pretty big items, so clips onto here. And there you go, you have the motorbike and sidecar, which is really cool. So you can kind of have your figures inside of here, which is nice, and mix and match and have the different ranges with the different bikes, which is pretty cool. So you can obviously have the Red Ranger one, you can have that attached onto the Green Ranger's sidecar as well, so that looks pretty cool. And I believe if you're pushing these two pieces on the side, these missiles can fire. So that's awesome as well. Same thing with the missiles that would have been inside of the bikes. But yeah, really cool. Definitely would have been a cool thing to play around with as a kid. And you can press this button in, I believe, and then this piece would actually fly out. So pretty cool. That was actually a function, I believe, in the show. Definitely a cool addition to the collection. I have a boxed version of the Yellow Ranger Speeder, I believe, as well. That's a lot of stuff so far. There's still so much to go through. Here we go. The Red Ranger one. I believe we only actually got to see the Red Ranger's version of this speeder in the show. They definitely, all of these things, they definitely are going to need a good clean. As you can see, there is a little bit of dirt and, you know, just general dust and stuff on these. Like, my hands are getting really dirty just touching some of these things. So yeah, definitely gonna need to wash my hands after this as well. But yeah, still pretty cool. With the speeder attached, just like it was in the show. Awesome. We have some extra weapon pieces. I think this is to one of the Red Ranger's kind of battleizers. So pretty cool. And then these are obviously the V-Lancers that all of the Rangers have, apart from the Titanium Ranger, I believe. Okay, so we're getting through the box. We still have a few things, including what I've just found. This is one of the missile pieces that is supposed to go in the bikes, like so. Aha, there we go, nice. So we do actually have both of these with the missiles, so pretty cool. Just a random part of a weapon or something here. Not entirely sure what this goes to. Plenty of different weapons and stuff to go with some of the other Ranger figures. Another piece of Red Ranger battleizer. We have a ladder arm attachment that goes to something. So another blaster. But this is really cool, and it's what this piece goes to. There we go. This is a pretty awesome battleizer. And I do actually have another one of these, one that's actually in the box. I don't think the box is fully complete, but yeah, we do have another one of these somewhere. So we have a bunch of the stuff that goes to this, so definitely needs a good clean, and yeah, it has a lot of damage to it. But still, a cool addition to the collection. I've got so much stuff just lying about right now, it's kind of crazy. Okay, so we have a blue Lightspeed Rescue bike, so that's awesome. This one's in much better condition than the ones that I have already. Definitely can't complain about having more of these bikes. Gonna sort through which ones are the best ones, and then I'm gonna probably either trade or sell or do something with the old ones. So yeah, some more random accessories and different parts. We have a very yellowed, and I've never actually seen this figure before, I don't think. This particular one anyway. We have another Lightspeed Rescue Megazord. So this is basically in between the size of this tiny little figure one and then the full-size Megazord version that actually, you know, all the Zords come apart. Again, this one's just like a figure. It doesn't come apart or anything like that. It is what it is. As someone who loves Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, I cannot complain about getting something that I definitely just haven't seen before. At least not in person anyway. Okay, some other things left in here. We also have the Blue Ranger Speeder, another big item. So that's complete with the missiles as well, so really awesome. So I think we actually do have the full set of speeders now. I am not sure, but I don't think there's a Pink Ranger one. I could be wrong. Okay, I'm back, and with clean hands, because I just had to go and wash my hands for a second, because some of these things are just so dirty, I'm gonna have to just give them a really good clean afterwards. But yeah, let's continue and get to the rest of these items. So, we do have another one of these missile pieces that goes to one of these bikes, as you'll see. there we go. We're finally complete with one of these bikes anyway, so that's really awesome. And this is really cool. I do remember this from the show. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's basically like a big jet that the Red Ranger has, and there's an entire episode about it. So yeah, even transforms into kind of like a mech suit that the Red Ranger can pilot. But yeah, really cool. Definitely something that I didn't have in my collection. Some really cool designs. Definitely Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue had some of the best toys, I feel like. Just so many different variations of figures and different battleizers for the different Rangers and bikes, you know, vehicles, Megazords, everything. They had so much different, you know, merchandise. It was kind of crazy. Okay, there we go. We actually have some of these wing pieces attached, so that's pretty awesome. I do like the design of that. And I think it's in the same kind of realm of figures as this one, so there we go, another one to the collection. And this piece can kind of attach to the side or, you know, wherever. So yeah, that just about does it for all of the stuff that was in this box, and yeah, pretty awesome. So I'm going to quickly get rid of this box and I'm going to show off everything that we have today. I'll be right back. So overall, really awesome, lots of stuff today. So many really cool figures and stuff, like these Mega Battle Power Rangers as well as all of these different motorbikes with the speeders as well. Definitely happy as well to add this to my collection, this Trans-Armored Cycle Blue Ranger. I managed to put most of the pieces together anyway. I'm not entirely sure if this is exactly how it's supposed to go, but it's pretty close anyway. Trans-Armored Ranger, power up. So you can kind of form some sort of battleizer as well with this Power Ranger, so pretty awesome. This is supposed to go onto the figure somewhere else, but yeah, this is basically a good attempt anyway of putting this together, so looks pretty cool. The Red Ranger is supposed to have this in the show, so yeah, this is basically just the blue version of the Trans-Armored Cycle battleizer, so pretty cool. Also, I did figure out that this piece, this kind of like axe blade piece, does clip into this, and then you can push the legs, and then that piece just goes flying out. But overall, a really awesome lot of stuff today, so always happy to add more to the collection. So, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for plenty more unboxings, reviews, and so much more is still to come. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. By watching videos, leaving comments, and all that good stuff really helps me out. But if you would like to help support the channel even more, feel free to become a Patreon member, helping me to bring you even more content. You can also give as much or as little as you like. And also as a paid member, you will get your name in the end credits of my videos. In any case, just by watching and being part of Team Tommy Dragon, I am just so grateful. You know what time it is. It's morphin' time.